Kalymnos. Today I'm on the Greek island of Kalymnos. I've worked out a 50-kilometre route. There is some climbing involved, which is 1100 metres. I've been eating and drinking a lot over the last few days, so we'll just see how we go on. First kilometre in, that's the mountain of the island of Kalymnos across the water there. I can say that it's there's a very strong wind. It's 6:30 in the morning. There's a really strong wind. It's actually in my face. I'm riding north, but I will turn around and there'll be a lot of tailwind as well. I actually planned a route on the Komoot app, which it takes me to the top north, as far as I can go, corner of the island. I turn back around and then I go over to the east of the island, where there's, I think, a 370 metre climb, and then it drops down to the south. There's villages called Vasi, Kalymnos, Pothia, and then I just make my way back up to the Mesurian Myrtius area where I'm staying. I've come to the first hill, the top of the first hill, and that's where I'm staying. That little area there, that's called Mesuri, and further down is Myrtius, and over there again is the island of Kalymnos. People come here to this viewpoint and look over at the sunset, because there's an amazing view of the sunset there. This is the viewpoint. That's where I was, and then we've now got this. I'm going to go around there now and down to that village over there, and yes, you can hear the wind. All of a sudden I seem to be in the middle of nowhere. I'm going down here and across that road there down to a village over there. This is the village of Orginoda. Kalymnos. Just like in Cyprus, another abandoned dog. It looks like he's really suffered. All skin and bone, bad nutrition. I could see it was thirsty and hungry. I went back to try and give it some water and it just ran away from me, so I wish him all the luck in the world. Just 7 kilometres in. So far already, loads of ups and downs. Just got to the top of 80 metre. I think it's right down to the bottom again, then another 80 metre, and then back on the 280 metres again. So this is how it's going to be on this island, I think. One thing I've seen a lot on this island is goats. There's 2 there. I am on the way back now, and there's a group of about 10 further around this corner. And this is the start of the 357-metre climb to Vathi. We've got steep windy hills now, here, up there, and it looks like it carries on up there. I don't know, I think I'm about 100 up now. I've got to make 350 odd. More goats. Still climbing, still windy. Even more goats. I'm thinking to call this video the land of the goats. That's where I was a couple of minutes ago, down there, when I was talking about coming up to this ridge here. I've also come down that road there this morning. I went around back, and as you can see, I'm working my way up, probably about halfway up this hill now. Correction, it's not halfway, just looking on Strava. I'm coming up to 150 metres now, so it's just over another 200 to go. Basically the orange line, and then that's where we go downhill there. You can just see behind me there that road I came on this morning, and up until now I've been in the valley in the shade. The sun's been low, and just around this up and coming corner the sun is there, so the sun is rising now. And those boxes over there, if you can see them, that's where the honey comes from. Bees. According to Strava, it's just that orange bit there. So I'm guessing that that there is the top. More of my friends here. Goats. Hello. Now these little buggers, they can climb and they can run fast. I've just seen them just coming down there, nearly vertical. You see? Woof. Don't know if you can see there because the sun's in the camera and the mist is there, but there's all little islands just dotted around there. It's beautiful. That's it, I made it to the top. Go winding down here now and just basically go down the same amount of meters that I've just come up. I'm heading towards a place called Vathi. Going right down into the valley now. It feels like I'm on my own in the middle of nowhere. This is the village of Vathis. The good thing about cycling somewhere you've never cycled before is you never know what's around the corner. There's all kinds of interesting stuff you see, including the goats. Now come to the village of Vathis. There's some little harbour town there. I'm nearly at the top of that 180 climb now, and I'm on the south coast of the island. The next stop is the Kalymnos town itself. You can actually see 3 islands in the distance now. There's one here called Avakia. The big one there is Kos, and the one in the distance there is, let's see, Polviotis, the one in the distance. And it looks like I've got another downhill, and that is the south coast of the island, just around that corner. It's a shame the sun's right in front of the camera, because if you can see it on the camera, these islands here, they're just stunning. This view is beautiful. Wow, a petrol station. Unleaded 95, €2.12. Into some industrial parks now. And here we have it, the port of Kalymnos. I really am coming back into some civilization now. We're right around the harbour now. I'm going to find a place here and get a coffee, and then it's just about another 15 kilometres to go up to some valley that way. That was a great cappuccino in the coffee shop. Now back to Missouri. General Hospital. Another small village inland. I'm just about 5 kilometres away from Missouri now. I have to say I'm finding the drivers here really courteous and respectful. To be fair, much safer than Cyprus, than riding the bike in Cyprus. And here's a cemetery. Same kind of work as I do in Cyprus, and the graves, the Orthodox graves do look the same. Another hill climb, and this is Kamari. This looks like a downhill. And look at that. Amazing. I'm into Myrtius now, the last village before Missouri. And here's the Aegean restaurant. We came here before about 22 years ago, and that was there then, and it's still there. Street food bar. Panos restaurant, highly recommended. Perfect food, good prices. The Scorpion pub, that's been there for 22 years. It's a rock pub. finished the ride now. Just a little bit about the bike. I hired this yesterday for 24 hours at a cost of €6. That's €6 to take me around the island today. I've seen many parts of the island that I think people that come here wouldn't see. Just about the bike, I chose the hybrid. I've got the suspension forks on the front for easier movement on the road. It's got 3 chain rings to get you up those hills, an 8-speed cassette, so the gears are just perfect. I'm going to return it shortly and get myself down the beach. And as I said before, I found the drivers here in Greece and Kalymnos to be very courteous. They take the time, they toot their horns, let me know that they're behind me, and I've generally felt safe on the roads. If you did want to do some trails, you can hire mountain bikes here as well, but I've stuck to the road because, as I say, they are really decent roads.